come off on junction 24 of the M4, heading up on the 449 towards Monmouth. I really haven't been here for donkey's years. The last time I come into Wales was when they were starting to take the toll booths out, when it was starting to become free. You used to have to pay to get out of Wales, I think. Or did you pay to get in? I don't know. Pay to get in, I think. I was free to get out. We had to pay to get in. But yeah, I think that was the last time I come to Wales. I really don't know when that was. I can't remember the last time I come out 449. I used to do it regularly when I was on container work. Used to always be down around this area. But yeah, we're heading north now on the 449 up towards Monmouth. Get past this bloke. Bit of luck. About 38 miles, and then we'll be turning off and going up the A40. So I have an update on the Severn Bridge, or the Severn Crossing, or Prince Charles Bridge, I don't know what it's called now. The tolls were scrapped on the 17th of December 2018, so there we go. Well, I'm just going to come off now on the A40 up towards Abergavenny. I didn't realise, well, I didn't realise, I'd forgotten how green and lush Wales is and what nice scenery it has. So there we go, we come off on the A40 here and up towards Abergavenny. Lovely day. I just hope this is recording well, because otherwise it'll all be wasted, won't it, if it's all horrible and grey and flat like it has been when I've tested it before. I'm quite enjoying coming down to Wales. So I haven't been here for at least 2 years. I'm sure when I last come, they were just taking out the toll booths. Thank you very much for that, letting me out. I think they were just removing the toll booths when I last come down here. And well, I don't think I've ever been up this way, up towards Abergavenny. I'm sure I haven't. And we're going into the sun, so that'll be a good test for the camera. Normally it goes awful. Normally gets a lot of noise, you know, a lot of pixelization on the recording when you're going in and out of trees like this, and you've got reflection, you've got bright sun. It's never ideal, and it's always when you want to record something a little bit important or a little bit different. So we've had a good run down so far, no problems at all. I didn't expect any really. Straight down the M4, across the Severn Crossing, and 449, and now we're off on the A40. Quite a pleasurable drive really today, no pressure. Got about another 60 odd mile to do, so we'll be there just over an hour, but I've got to have a half-hour break anyway, so yeah, we're still going to be there on our delivery time. It's not that important anyway. It's got to be sort of 7 or up or after 7. I think we'll be there before, but I'm getting there before and wait. It don't really matter. It's not that important. I think that's when my contact's going to get there. I've just come through Abergavenny and I've stopped, just get out of this bloody sun, and I've stopped in a bit of a lay-by outside of a pub. I'll tell you what, I would quite like to park here at night if it's in the right place. Look at the lovely scenery. Now, where would you find a pub with a lay-by that you could get a truck in normally? You wouldn't, would you? Typical, isn't it? And I'm sure at night on this A40 it'd be really quiet. Go in there, look, have a meal, have a couple of beers, and park out here. Perfect. Couldn't be better, could it? So I'm going to have a half-hour break here now. I don't know what the wind's like on this mic, so it's all new to me, this camera, so I'm trying to shield it a little minute. So let's get back up in the truck out of the wind. So we're going to have half hour here. I've done 5.5 hours on my working time directive, and I've done, let's have a look, see what driving we've done, 3 hours 55, so due half hour break. So we'll have half hour stroke 35 minutes here, and we should be pretty well near on time. And then we'll see where we get tonight. Because by having our break now, we can then run on, don't want to run on too late, sort of run on to about 9 o'clock or something like that. And then you get a good crack of the whip tomorrow, be able to start and then get up to Edinburgh, get reloaded, get back down as far as we can, and then make it easier for Friday. But at Abergavenny, cool, that's tight. I'm sure there's another way round it. I looked at it as a road that runs parallel and there's one that runs cross, but there's both. I've got both the sat-navs running and both brought me in this way, and there is trucks coming through Abergavenny, but boy is it tight. All are coming through there with an Arctic. You know, it's tight enough for this, but there we go. Right, I'm gonna have something to eat, and I'll see you in about half an hour. Right, time to go. There's a nice little stop, that. So I never ever would think of stopping in a lay-by overnight, but if that was in the right place at the right time, I think I would, because it's quiet there. It's fairly off the road. It's near that, well, it's right outside that pub, so I think it would be a nice bloody park there at night. So anyway, I'm not parking there, so, and I doubt if I'll ever come past this way again. But hey, look, there's still some big trucks coming up here, going down for Abergavenny, blimey. Another lay-by here, that's good though. It's well out of the way though. So we're only 44 miles away from where we got to be, but it's saying it's going to take an hour and 25 minutes. I don't believe that 1 minute, or hour and 15. I don't know why it's going to say. I know it's roads like this and they're not very fast. Yeah, I could have gone up the M5 and cut across Worcester and on across the A44, but I thought I'd come this way, see what it's like. Never been this way before. A little bit scenic, isn't it? A little bit different. I'm in no hurry. It's nice to be off the beaten track a little bit. Fed up with bloody tearing along motorways and things. Go through some of these little Welsh villages and towns or what have you, and see the scenery. Just hope I don't come up against any weight limits. I don't think so, because both my sat navs are on and they're both truck sat navs. So that's a good place to stop, isn't it? There, look. You keep coming. Yeah, it's right on your side, look. I suppose he's got to do his job, innit? It's not very safe, is it, parking there? Well, I haven't got a clue where I'm going to be tonight, because we're right in the middle of Wales, going up through Brecon Beacons and all that lot. Never ever been this way before. So it makes a nice change, doesn't it? I've been a lot of places in Europe, but never been this through here in Wales. So it's a beautiful country, beautiful scenery. I think if I got myself a little camper van, I'd like to come down there and have a little sort of look around. Looks nice. That's nice. Nice scenery, look all nice and green. That's another thing while I've been off. I don't know if I mentioned. I've been sort of looking at getting a camper van, not a motorhome, a camper van. It's more of a van with a bed and a cooker and a shower and a toilet in it. There's another lay-by here, look. Angie's coming around to it a little bit, but I don't know. I don't really want to buy second hand. Brand spanking new would be a bit expensive. And then I'm thinking about my age, is it worth it? And will I get my money's worth out of it? And all that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what goes on. Yeah, with the way it is, nobody's going to have any holidays. Well, some people are. People that think the virus is over, they've already been on their holidays, and they end up in lockdown, and then they wonder why they're bloody well. You know, and they're moaning about it. Well, if you didn't put yourself at risk, you won't be in lockdown when you come back, in isolation. So yeah, we're not having, obviously not having any holiday this year, so I'd quite like a nice camper van. Camper vans, you can get in and out of places easier than a bloody great motorhome. Even a smallish motorhome, they're a bit sort of, you know, I don't know, a bit wide, a bit tall, and at least with a van you can go in sort of car parks and do your shopping in supermarkets and all that, can't you? So we'll see. We don't know yet. We'll wait and see what the next few months bring on, and we never know what's down the road. You know, there might be another lockdown yet, the way all these people are going on. They're all a lot of bloody youngsters up, because they're the ones that are spreading it and giving it to their elderlies. So they act as though, you know, it don't matter, doesn't it? But there we go. I don't know what this place is. Crickhowell, another little Welsh place. So I expect it would have been quicker coming across the 44. Been less of this slowing up malarkey, I would think. There you go, don't matter, do it. You know, big trucks come through here, so this little truck can come through here, look. This is where all trucks used to, and all transport used to come through little places like this years ago. Can you hear that bloody seat squeaking still? What a pain, isn't it? I'll have to have a look at that tomorrow, I think. That lovely scenery there, look. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite a slow road because there's all these sort of villages and 30-mile-an-hour speed limits, narrow. Exciting, isn't it?
Turn left onto A470.
We're in, I assume this is Rayada. We come down into a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. We've got to turn left at the bottom down here, and then we're only sort of just under 3 miles from our destination. So it's been a really interesting drive, really pleasurable. no vehicles, no lunacy, no trucks, no tractors. Bloomin' smashing. Absolutely pleasurable drive. So there should, I assume, be a T-junction down here onto the A44. No, not onto the A44.
Turn left at the stop sign.
The A44 comes in from the right, and then you run straight into a B road off the A44. So turn left at the stop sign. So we will stop, like we're told. Go down through here. So this is Rayada, or whatever way the natives want to.
Arrive at LD6 5HN on the right.
Thank you very much, Serena. It's not a bad little place, is it? So we're sort of, it's 7:15 now. So we're near enough right on our delivery time. They said around about 7 o'clock or after. Well, I think we've got to go up the road and turn round a little bit. Not turn around a little bit, turn around a lot. We've got to turn round and come back and face the other way. So our destination should be up here on the right, in about 2.5 miles. There's a couple of dogs having a go there. And it's taken us just over 5 hours driving, which ain't too bad. And that's 372 kilometres. Beautiful weather this afternoon, lovely sunshine, and this ain't too bad for a B road. It ain't much different to the A roads I've been driving on. As long as there's no stupid bloody trees hanging down, we're alright. Right, it's about 1.5 miles to go. Whiz up the road. I did look on the Googles. There is somewhere to reverse into to turn round. We've got no problem with anything up behind us. It's nice and quiet.
1 mile, arrive at LD6 5HN on the right.
Right. Yeah, so all's good. I don't know where we're going to go tonight because it's a bit of a fight to get out of here, like it was to get in. So we're just going to have to see where we end up. There was an horrible branch there hanging down. Let's get around that. Nobody coming. Right, I'm going to cut you loose now. I'm going to do my business, and I'll catch you when we're on our way out. Right, that's me done. I've done my delivery. Isn't it better than general haulage? You just unload yourself. You're done and dusted in about 5-10 minutes. And everybody got smiles on their face. It's not like when you're delivering to a blooming warehouse and you've got a miserable forklift driver and miserable blooming back dock people, and so I don't know which way to do this now. I might just try and let's jack the suspension up, because otherwise we're going to ground the back end out. I'll stick that right up in the air. I was going to go up the road and turn round. But I think I can stick. No, I've had a mask on, it makes my throat dry. As long as nobody comes flying round the corner, I can do this in a sort of 3-point turn. Right, let me get this done and I'll be right back. Right, into the bushes. Swing it around there. Tail end's right up in the air, so we're not going to ground out. Nobody's coming flying around the corner. Oh, yes there is. Is it going to let me go? No, typical car driver. You carry on, mate. You're more important than me. And you. Yeah, you carry on, mate. Yeah, I'll just sit here blocking the road. It wouldn't have hurt them just to sort of stop, to see the predicament I'm in, and let me go. Oh well. Let's put the seatbelt on. And then we're off. suspension down, get the suspension in proper ride height. And Bob's your uncle. I really need somewhere to pull over and sort my sat nav out. I should have done it there really, but never mind. Pull up the road here for somewhere to park. Look at this, I found the tiniest of little lay-bys. Just my truck size, look at that. Tiny. Tiny. Look at that. I could get it right in there, but it's no point because there's not a lot of traffic coming through. Looks like a few trucks come through though, because you've got the black marks in the road. So I'm just going to sort my sat nav out so we can see where we can go tonight, which way out, and then give Abby a little ring. And I've just stung myself on stinging nettles down there, which is nice. And then we'll crack on. Right, that's that done. It's 7.5 hours to Edinburgh from here. So I don't know where we're going to get tonight. We've just got to make our way up through Wales. Then we're going up through Oswald Street and that way. Let's get some lights on. And then so we've done 1 hour and 21 minutes from our break already, so if we do another couple of hours it should get us out of the all the sort of little roads of Wales. Should be able to get out. So it's 7.5 hours up to there, so we need to do at least a couple of hours. So then 5.5, so at least gets us a fair way down, so then we should be able to get home Friday. So that's the plan anyway. So do as much as not as much as we can today, but as much as I feel I can do today, so we can get a good way back down tomorrow. I don't know what this camera's like in this low light. I don't know what it's been like all day actually, but I just hope it's all right. So we're now back down into that place. What's it called? Raya something?
After 700 yards, turn left.
There's another name here, whatever that is. That Cwmdudra or whatever it is. I'm sure somebody that's Welsh will put me right. We've got to go down here and turn left. You know where we came out of that junction? Turn left and then head on the A470, which was the road that we came up on. We turn left here in the middle of the village. Seems to be a lot of people about. So just go up through here and over the river. That's a nice easy job that. I'd like to have stayed in that lay-by. It's been lovely and quiet. Parked there all night. But no, we got to crack on. It's too much to do otherwise we're running in on Saturday, and I'd like to sort of get home Friday night if I can. So to the clock and turn
now,
left.
Turn left.
Up to the stop
Turn
sign.
left at the traffic light.
What? There ain't no traffic light there. There's no traffic light here. Don't like there ever has been. Right, so around here. Make sure we don't knock any signs off or any balconies off. Some lovely little pubs here.
Continue on Wyview Terrace.
I bet in normal times this would be a lovely little place to come to, but it's just so sad that we're in this pandemic at the moment and you just can't go anywhere, can you? It's a real shame. Anyway, I'm going to ring Abby and see what she's got to say, and I will catch you later on. Right, that's me done. I don't know if you can see me in this light, but you know, we'll see. I'm in Chester Services on the M56. and it's, what's the time? 20 past 10. And I'll tell you what, it's £28 to park here, and you just about park in a lay-by with no lights. Because look, I don't know if you can see this through here. Look, not a single light in the place. It's ridiculous. There's the building over there. There's a little bit of light where the coaches come in, but there isn't one single light in this whole place, and they've got the bloody cheek to charge us 28 quid for that. Disgusting. I've managed to get on the side myself out of the way, so I'm not next to anybody kicking up any rumpus or anything. So that's it. I'm going to call it a day for now. Well, it is a day. It's done. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm a little bit happier. I enjoyed driving up through Welsh Wales. It was all right. Not a lot of traffic. No traffic at all, exactly. So it was good. So anyway, I'm going to have something to eat. I know it's a bit late, and speak to Angie. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, guys. Good night. Bye.